Make bed for span, streamer.
Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. Are we ready? Thank you very much, Lee, for the 83 months. I cannot make my bed. And I will explain. But thank you for the 83 months. Good morning, Meth Man. Good morning, Scoutman. Good morning, Cora, Nana. How are you all doing? Nay, you gotta be ready. You gotta wake up. We're getting a golden pan today. I say that. No one's wanting to join the party. Is everybody asleep? Or are people done with MvM? What's going on? What's going on here? Normally I can count on the Harolds. Normally I can count on Wayne. What's happening? Meister's not online. Am I solo queuing today? Ain't nobody around.
Whoa! It's the man with a plan for a golden pan.
Thank you for the 73 months repos. The man with a plan for a golden pan. That's me. We got a plan. Getting it today. Using a different counting system. Different alarm clock. Just wake up Alex if you want. I mean, it's up to you guys. I mean, I guess I could solo queue. I don't mind. Give me 5 to 10 minutes. You'll be there. All right, Beanie. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I haven't put the music on. Why did no one tell me? I forgot. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to have to listen to the Spanish national anthem. That's right. Breathe it in. Argentina down. Ah, loving it. Do you know how you spot an American LARPer at a Spain game? They're singing to this fucking song. There's no words. So when you see people in the crowd singing, nah, you're not Spanish. Well, they could be Spanish. They could also be incredibly racist and singing the Franco version that hasn't been around for 50 years. But most of them are Americans pretending. Good morning, Jackie. How you doing? Only better than Spain celebrating winning is knowing you don't have to hide celebrating it. True. So it's all Spanish language songs to kick off today. Good morning, Garrus. See, when Spain won the Euros 2 years ago, I was in Toronto, so I was expecting it to be pretty low key, but no, the streets were filled with Spanish people. It was crazy. I don't know whether it's representative of Canada in general or whether Toronto is very diverse, but there's a lot of different nationalities and cultures there. So it was really cool to see so many Spanish people, like people just driving up and down the road, like honking a horn. Round here, we got Spanish people here and there. I didn't see my Spanish friend at the gym this morning, sadly. Is that a made bed I see? So it's not made. I've actually stripped my bed. So it's not got anything on it. I'm airing it out. Splendid after yesterday. How about you? I'm splendid as well. Thank you for asking. Yes. A little bit tired because in order to start at a reasonable time for MvM, I have to get to the gym early so I can get back in time, which means I have to wake up early, and I was up late because the game went to extra time. We were watching the celebrations and everything. Yeah, it was... Let's sleep. Hi, can't hear you on call. Hi, can't hear you on call. I'm CeeJaey. Excuse me. Predicted final last month, but your score was 2-1 in 90 minutes. Yeah. That would have probably been a solid prediction. But having seen the way Spain played this tournament, they just were not giving away chances. Or are you on a plane to Madrid now? Yeah. Got to get home. Got to get back to Cibeles, which is the fountain in Madrid where they celebrate. How do you make Spain win versus Messi? Man, Messi did nothing. He pulled out the Mbappe special. I think I must have said, for example, nothing. I mean, Spain are the better team. They controlled every single game they've played in. And their weakness was finishing off chances. We don't have a Haaland or a Kane or an Mbappe. So it's more of a team venture. Sorry, eyelash. More of a team venture. You just kind of try to find that space, you know? Scoutman predicted this, he knew. So if Beanie's joining, Muzza, do you want to play? We got one spot. Or are you working today? We got planned. You said karma on your side? Fuck Argentina for their playstyle, agreed. Fuck Argentina for a number of reasons. I don't want to get political, but yeah, it did feel like a lot of the world was on their side. This is RE4 music. How dare you? But also kind of yes. American Archie Majesty was the one for being the ultimate chud team. They didn't have a shot in the first. It took them 117 minutes to have a shot in a World Cup final. 117 minutes to have a shot. Spain basically picked up Messi, sat him down in the cock chair for 2 hours, and just made him watch. Made him watch them dismantle his chud team, as you put it. I don't know what chud means, but I like it. It sounds like a good word. All right, last call. Anyone joining? RE4 does happen in Spain, yes. This is what we call Spanish guitar. Having a bootleg Trump. The best part was knowing that Trump had to shake the hands of the Spanish players after all the shit he said about Spain. And he had to give a medal to a black Spanish man. I bet he was dying inside. I bet part of him was close to having a coronary. And then he tried to... Yeah, he wouldn't leave the stage. It's like, bro, leave. You didn't win. Excuse me. This is... Empire, right? Yep. Those more years of his life, yeah. I called it last week that of the four teams left in the World Cup in the semi-finals, Spain would dominate possession, but it's just about finishing the chances. How that first goal was disallowed, I don't know. Spain could have had about 5. They just weren't finishing the chances. He lost more years of his life. Good. It was a bad decision. Otamendi is a little bitch. He's an absolute little bitch. He plays. He used to play for Manchester City. He used to play for Valencia. So I've seen a lot of him. During the most recent season, he played against Real Madrid, and he was coming up against Vinicius, who plays for Brazil. Excuse me. And he lifted up his shirt and was pointing to a tattoo of the World Cup on his chest, trying to like flex. It's like just arrogant shits, man. Meanwhile, some of the Spanish players said that if they won the World Cup, they'd get the manager's face tattooed on him. Fun fact, Luis de la Fuente is the first bald manager to win the World Cup. Hi Timmy Totic Lazinger. Do you know what to make of the ref? So, that first tackle from McAllister should have been a yellow card. But he didn't give it. And that set the precedent that, yeah, you can go in and do dumb shit. He should have been yellow carded. He then handballed the ball at one point. Just put his hand up and went boop. And I was like, fuck's sake, it's happening again. But Fernandez did get sent off. Paredes should have been sent off. He came on and his one thing was to just kick the shit out of everyone. He got a yellow, but then he should have been sent off. Sorry, Tiger. I get a lot of requests, and I don't have very much space on my friends list, so I can't accept everyone who adds me, unfortunately. Oh, he got sent off at the end of the match, yeah, because he was literally beating the shit out of multiple players. A bit loud. He got sent off because he grabbed Eric Garcia by the throat and just threw him, and then he started like beating the shit out of Gabby on the floor. Oh yeah, Meth Man. I'm glad that there was an explanation for it. Do you know why Trump was giving out the medals? I don't know. I was under the impression that the leaders of the host countries were there and they would shake the hands. I always thought that was the case. But I thought the medals were given out by the FIFA president. I thought that was it. But it's Trump. Infantino is corrupt as shit. Both of them wanted Argentina to win. And, you know, Infantino wants to be friends with people in high places, right? Yeah, I didn't realize you had to do that, Meth Man. If Argentina won, it would have been the most rigged ever. I mean, the same thing happened 4 years ago, and I've been saying it for 4 years. Every major tournament have the leader of the country give medals be present. Yeah, they were always present, but I was always under the impression it was the FIFA president that gave out the medals at the end of the ceremony. Not any of the leaders. Because the Mexican leader was there, the Canadian leader was there, but they didn't give out medals, they just shook hands. I could be wrong that they've never done that before. I've never done that before, but it's not what I was. It's not what I remember. Did Javier and Malay attend the game? No, apparently they are superstitious and don't turn up. Plus, it would have taken like 78% of Argentina's GP to refuel a plane to get him there. because they're broke as shit. So you shall only request Spanish bangers? Hell yeah! Well, fun fact, there's a group of the Spanish players who won the World Cup in 2010 were there. So it's Carlos Puyol, Casillas, Iniesta, Xavi, Sergio Ramos, Fernando Llorente, Javier Navas. There was like 7 or 8 of them, 6 or 7 were. But then there was also Robert Lewandowski there. And when Spain scored, he was celebrating as hard as the Spanish players. And I was like, is he like token Spanish player now? Like he's just hanging around with all these other Spanish players. It was it's wild to see. The music is better than my Spotify one currently. This is my last request, so after this I can't take any more credit. Lewandowski. He's gone to America now, isn't he? Or somewhere? He's no longer in Europe.
Clocks on the wall. Talk to watches on wrist.
Whoa! 101 from Reflex. He joins just after all of my Spanish bangers. Unbelievable. Thank you for the 101 Reflex. How you doing, man? How's the hollybobs? You getting laundry? So good. He plays in America? Okay. Because I knew he moved in this summer because he was at Bath before. Podolski's playing a Polish FC for fun? Yeah. Yeah. It's nice when players do that. Kind of go back to their roots and this sounds Spanish to me. It's okay. People don't have to request Spanish songs. You have to request Spanish songs. It's the rules. I started us off with 5. I guess, yeah, National Anthem counts. You're doing right. Ready to call a quiz for this vacation family interview? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I know that feeling when you're kind of done. I had a similar family trip a couple of years ago. And it's kind of like, sometimes it's a bit more stressful than it needs to be. I hope you've had a good time in general.
Y'all ready?
Hoy hablamos español. Vale, pero no hay mucha gente aquí que entiende en español. Solo yo? No one else? Remember when the German national team was scary? 2014 was stacked? 2014 was a good team, yeah. like Tony Kroos, Closer, Neuer. We had a lot of good players. Going to a convention in 5 days in Sweden. Going to meet your online buddies? Oh, that's awesome. I hope you have a great time. What kind of convention is it? Donde está la golden frying pan? You only speak American. Mr. Porcelain Teeth is taking over the German team. It's funny because I can't remember what it was when we were in Scotland and I was scrolling on my phone and Jubats went, "Oh, that's the Trivago man." I was like, "Excuse me?" She's like, "The Trivago man." It's like, "That's Jurgen Klopp. He's a football manager." And she was like, "Nah, it's the Trivago man." Because all he's done for the past couple of years, he's been on the Trivago hotel adverts. So to me, he's just now the Trivago man. This reeks of Scatman. Why does the volume change? Stream Elements changed their requests page, so it's kind of weird now. I think Klopp's a very good manager, but I feel like the German team, it needs a little bit more time. I feel they're missing... yeah, I don't know why it does that. I click on it and it doesn't change the volume, but then the volume goes back to normal. It's very strange. Yeah, I think Germany has some very good young players, but I don't know, they kind of, the past couple of tournaments, they've lacked a little bit of bite, and they're solid at times, but also they don't look dangerous, if that makes sense. Can you guys hear it okay? Like, what is the volume level like? Scowman, I just know you. I can sniff out a Scoutman request. Do you think Tuchel will resign, be fired? So apparently there was a clause in his contract that said, this is a Pokemon song. I would have said it was a Spanish song if it was from Scarlet and Violet, because technically Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are set in Spain, so then would that be counted as Spanish songs? What was I going to say? Tuchel, sorry, yeah. Apparently there was a clause in his contract that meant he would be released if they didn't get past the round of 16. So quarterfinals onwards, fine. I don't think he will resign. because I think that will be him admitting he made a mistake, and I don't think he'll be fired. Because who do they get instead? I wouldn't be surprised if they go for Guardiola, but Stream University is coming to Europe next year. Can we both apply together? Hell no! One, I don't know what that thing is. Two, it sounds like a Zoomer thing, and I don't want to go be called Unk by a bunch of random teenagers. And three, I ain't got time for that. You finishing your Cruz Campos when the game entered was cinema? Nice. We had San Miguel. In the semi-final, I think it was. My dad had these big bottles. We had Madry and Cruz Campo. Imagine the awesome TikTok clips. I can't imagine. It's not within the realms of my imagination. You don't want to see Guardiola football at the World Cup? Me neither. I never played Battle Revolution. What was that on? Was that one of the GameCube ones? I was on the Wii. Yeah, I never played I never played Pokemon Stadium 2 onwards. Like I didn't play XD, I didn't play, is it Colossus? All of those ones I never played. You like this one? Oh, this is a banger. Cranking it up. I don't know what's going on. Stream Elements is DJing, man. Orlando. Wait, we have two of the same song? I'll allow it. Fiesta. Banger's so good you have to hear it twice. and then it goes down. Stream Elements has changed their media request thing, so the volume's gonna go up and down. Apologize in advance. Bye Lando, bye Lando. I didn't even think of it like that. Oh, Scowman, I'm nearly done with Final Fantasy IV. Just got back from the moon. So nearly there. Here we go. Yeah, I remember 4 pretty well. I played it a number of times. At this point, the only Final Fantasies I haven't played are 6, 12, and then 14 onwards. I was trying to look for my old copies of 1 to 4, but yeah. I have played 5, yeah. It's coming again! Back to back, baby! I keep telling you this, Scout. I've played 1 to 5, I haven't played 6. Hi, Stabs. Old? Nah, seasoned. Part of you is in denial. Nah, I remember saying that I would stream 6 because I've not played it. But having played 1 to 5 before, I know some of them fairly well. It wouldn't be very entertaining. Bailando, bailando. My nephew, the twins are here today. My nephew's wearing his Spain shirt. He's rocking it. He keeps walking around going, Spain won. Spain won. So, yeah, they did. Six is one of your favorite FF bosses? Really? Okay. I've been trying to 100% all of them. So once I've done 6, I'll move on to like trying to do the other ones. Stream Elements can't handle the Spanish influx. You're the civilian national team for 6s. Oh, damn, nice. Good luck. Did your message get auto-modded? It didn't get auto-modded. Nothing even appeared. You sure you just didn't lag out? Maybe the message was too long.
Whoa!
Let's go SPIN.
Hey, Miles. Thank you for the 21 months, dude. Appreciate it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sore losers? Oh, absolutely. They kick the shit out of players during the game, and then after the game, they're like, well, let's just kick the shit out of more people. A message got censored, but the thing is, it didn't, because when something gets auto-modded, I can see it. So maybe something... I don't know what happened. Strange. Didn't I buy ammo cap? I'm confused. Casually requesting Shrek soundtrack. Did I not buy ammo cap? I did, so why didn't... It's so weird. I was only at 200. Did you watch the whole game, Mayhem? I assume you did. You go insane. Upside inside. Boom! Is that only mission number 1? Feels like I've been playing MvM all day. Jubats! Good morning! We're having a very Spanish day. People requesting Spanish songs. Hola. Why are you up so early? What's going on? Syringe gun. That's no good. Empire down. When gas triggers by self-damage by the enemy, it kills the pilot through. Really? I did not know that. See, I remember La Lamada because every time you go to a market in Spain when I was a kid, you'd hear this song everywhere. Everywhere. Does the kid so much in summer? Yeah. And it's a very popular song. Maybe not so much anymore. Maybe there's more popular stuff these days. But yeah, in the 90s it was very popular.
What were you thinking? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You excited for Splatoon Raiders? When does that come out? You're playing your Instagram is the first time in your life since like 10 years, and a lot of people you thought you were cool times to unfollow them. And it happens. It's part of life, right? At the end of the day, it's their loss. Over the years, I've had people remove me from, you know, Facebook or Steam or whatever. It happens. If they don't want me in their life anymore, then fine. I'm not gonna, you know. Probably because you want to celebrate? Hell yeah. I'm trying to request Spanish songs today. Trying to think of your... Oh, we had a playlist, didn't we? When we were in Spain, we made a playlist of all the songs that we kept hearing in the markets. It wasn't just a lambada anymore. Kind of got forgotten. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of more... there's a lot of songs that are popular in like general English speaking culture now that are Spanish speaking ones, so we often opt for those. Good morning, Moralexi. It's a good day. Vamos España. How you doing, man? How did you enjoy the game? Hi, Aimwa. Thank you. Very happy. It's a good day. Why wouldn't people want a big network? I mean, the thing is, everyone has their own thought processes and their own desires in life, right? And there are people who have no longer wanted to be friends or associated with me, and I've questioned why, because from my point of view, we were on good terms or whatever. Maybe it was different for them. Maybe they don't. Maybe they just want to just have close friends on their Steam friends list, or they only want to have family or an Instagram. Like, who knows? Who knows about their motivations? Holy shit, Steam Element! Can you fucking not try to burst my eardrums? That'd be fantastic. Yeah, so I mean, like, at the end of the day, I wouldn't take it personally. You got plenty of people in your life. Don't try to, like, lament off the people who are no longer around, and focus on those who are still part of your life and, you know, still want to be, right? They're the people who are worth your effort, not the ones who don't put the effort in, you know? Hi Morgan, why am I spelling my historic betting for the remote police here? Because I need money, so I'm selling a number of things on Marketplace. I did list a number of things a couple of weeks ago, I think it was. So, oh my lord, what's going on? What's going on here? Yeah, so, hello? Getting gangbanged. Obviously I'd love to keep a lot of stuff, and there is some stuff that I've still got that I haven't listed for sale yet, but, you know, life is expensive, and I don't have a full-time job, unfortunately. So, the funds for life have got to come somewhere, right? And me and my girlfriend plan on doing some traveling and things like that, so I need fundage. It was watching Powervision play Counter-Strike. The only real country one? Yeah, the only team that turned up to play football one, right? You're just wondering why? Oh, of course. And I'm not saying what you're thinking is like not normal, because I do the same. I'm like, oh, why did that person who I used to hang out with no longer follow me or whatever? I don't know their motivations. Maybe they just moved on. Maybe they don't game anymore. Maybe they don't, you know, maybe moving on to a different stage of their life. I guess my point is, don't put too much energy in thinking about it, you know what I mean? Excuse me, sorry. There's someone you missed just here with them. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm not saying it's wrong to reach out to them, but it is what it is, you know? They're like mini stocks. You still sell some stuff if you're lacking for it. Yeah, exactly. It's reasonable. The betting flow is very limited. Rare as fuck. How you still sure you won't regret it in the future? Look, at the end of the day, I'll be real with you guys. I don't play a ton of TF2 anymore, right? I play maybe a handful of casual now and again, and I play MvM on Mondays. I haven't played competitive for years. I don't stream lots of casual. I don't stream a shit ton anyway, you know? And as much as I would love to have all of those items and hold on to them and pick up my sentry, as much as I would love to have those in my collection and say, yeah, I've got all these really cool things, I'm at the point where, like, I need the money, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm, oh, you gonna get him? Awkward. So, not saying I wouldn't be sad that they're gone, but yeah, I feel like I've got more important stuff right now. I've also put up my my self-made key as well, which has a specialized kill streak on it. Things like that, which are obviously very hard to come by. Again, those are items that I've had for a long time that have nostalgia and memories and shit like that. But you know what? Like, I have bills to pay and memories to make in the future, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to focus on. Hi, Denial. It's pain without the pain. Yeah, S. You're in Spain but without the A. You're in spin. Spin. What's up with Stream Elements? So Stream... Hello? Stream Elements hasn't had an update to their website. But now the media requests, like, feature just goes fucky for some reason. I don't understand why. The Tyrolean? The Tyrolean? Yeah, Sunbeam's Tyrolean. Yeah, the hats I listed: Sunbeam's Tyrolean, Scorching Tossel Cap, Burning Fedora. I think that was it. I mean, yeah, those are all sets that... Those are all hats that I've had for probably, like, over 10 years at this point. They were kind of like my end goal hats for respective classes, you know? But I also sold the White Energy set on Sniper. Things like that. I'm like, Don't get me wrong, I love them, but... I'd rather, you know, build towards my future. If there's a way to maybe have them back in the future, then I'll look into that. But, you know, there's...
Protect this facility. 5, 4, 3,
It's, yeah. It's all about priorities for me right now. If I had a full-time job and I was earning, then probably wouldn't be in this situation. But I don't, and I'm not. And I'm currently spinning. Did you go to a pub to watch the match? No, I watched it with my dad. Just me and my dad watched it at home. It's funny. That's not funny. It's funny because when Spain won the World Cup last time, we were sat in the same room, but in different way. If that makes sense? So we were sat in the back room of this house. And when Spain won the World Cup first time, my dad was in a recliner chair, and I was sat on a sofa, and the recliner chair was on the left, and I was on the sofa on the right. But then since then, 16 years ago, that place has been refurbished, and it's all changed, but now everything's swapped. So like, I was on the sofa, but on the left, he was on the recliner chair on the right. So it was like, oh. There's your favorites from 2014-16? Yeah. The good old classic loadout videos. Backrooms mention. It's hard to hear your voice. It's way lower than the music. The problem is Stream Elements is fucking up right now, Aham. So right now you can probably hear me fine and the music is fine. But then randomly the music will spike up and then it will go down again. Stream Elements has had an update to their website and the media request is going a little haywire. So yeah. She's got to be a more billionaire, exactly. I'm gonna get Golden Pound today. I'm gonna win the Euro Millions tomorrow. Easy peasy. Funny how these things pop into your memory? Yeah, exactly. Your aunt will follow you. What the hell? That's a bit weird. I'm sure there's a reason for it. Is she an old aunt? Is she not good with technology? She might have accidentally unfollowed you. You were swapped out crazy? Yeah, it's just funny coincidences and stuff, right? We were talking about how in the Euros I was obviously in Toronto. My dad was watching the game with the twins. She's on the elderly side? Yeah, so maybe she accidentally did it. She probably got banned. Or maybe she followed by accident. Maybe you post stuff and she's like, I don't understand what he's doing. Yeah. This is a banger request. Big fan. You guys are popping off today. I'm not. I'm putting my sentry in the wrong places.
I'm moving this.
Oh. I got. Is it terrible when we just song? It keeps playing on the radio. That's just copied the whole melody of this song. It sounds interesting. Yeah, is it an adaptation or is it just like what? Wasn't it Norway that did the whole "What Does the Fox Say" song? That was Norwegian, right? Maybe we need to start having a word with Norwegian music.
entered the area.
You're gonna represent us in Eurovision, but they didn't like how Eurovision. Yeah, Spain isn't going to Eurovision for the same reason. Or didn't do Eurovision, sorry. It depends on how far they get in the competition, Garrus. So the players that reach the World Cup final get even more holiday. The ones that get knocked out earlier get less. So Real Madrid is back in training at the moment. All the players that did not play in the World Cup are there. But those who are in the group stages will probably, I imagine, be a couple more weeks. General Mbappe. Is he no longer dictator? Has he been downgraded? I'm gonna make an audacious claim here. This isn't a mainstream Spanish song that I feel most people would know. I feel this is a reflex request. Cranked up, yeah, just the random crank up now and again. Anyone requested Despacito yet? I don't think so, but there's still time.
The rules are here. Protect Mango.
I like the song before the cup.
3,
I knew it.
2, 1.
It was a good song.
I'm moving this. There wasn't getting any lighter.
You hate Despacito? I think it's a bad song, but it's definitely overplayed. I was a little slow there, but... Is the Boomer song? Wait, really? Is it a Boomer song? I'll give you one, Garrus. I'm in a good mood. Isn't this a Spanish title for this song? I feel this is a Crash song that Scamman's requested before. Did anyone have a request? El Pogo Loco? I thought it was. Need to add the Espanol tag to the stream. How Spanish we get it. Thing is, I had the Spanish tag. People come in and be like, "Why is he not speaking Spanish?"
Another sentry buster has entered the area.
Oh yeah, the plan for the week. So I'm gonna play Metal Gear Solid 3 tomorrow. I don't know if I'll finish it. MvM with Roger. Yeah, so I'm gonna play MvM with Roger. Man versus Messi. You've got, this is a friend in, you've got a friend in me, but in Spanish. Yeah, so I don't know if we'll finish it tomorrow. I think we probably can if I do a long stream, so I will try. I'll do my best. Right. Oh, he's from the Toy Story movie. Exactly. Golden ball, golden cup, golden pans, where is that? Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 tomorrow. I'm going to try and finish it. That's my plan. Wednesday, I'm thinking that game that Neno got for me from the Detective Grimoire series.
I'm giving you a this is it. The last wave. Defend the facility at all costs, Spire.
I can do that in one stream, I think.
2, 1.
Thanks for the ride.
And then Thursday, maybe I'll do some DVD. As there'll be a new Rift and stuff, I think. I'm not sure. don't know when the new stuff comes out. I know it finishes this week. But I don't know if the next one starts. Yeah, so I'm kind of like, I'll see. There's quite a lot of games that I was looking at, like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. Really depends if we finish Metal Gear on Tuesday. If we do, then we'll do that detective game on Wednesday. Thursday we'll have a look, maybe DVD. And on Friday, either finish Metal Gear or play something different. Halo out next week. Early access shenanigans this week. So how does that work? Because it's only single player, right? So you just... Some people just get the game earlier? Pay extra to get to play earlier. That's kind of fucking wild. We're releasing the game, but if you want to play it even earlier, give us more money.
Here come the spies.
Craziness. Did he pre-purchase? Was it like deluxe edition, ultimate edition, and stuff like that? The music goes stop? No. Can you not hear it? You pre-ordered yes? I'm not sure which version. Okay. It comes out on Steam same day as Xbox and stuff, I assume. Or is he going to be playing it on Game Pass? Are you having problems with the music? You can hear it now? Oh, yeah, strange.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's a lot of items. I gots to go pee. I'm gonna search for a game. I'm gonna go pee. And then I'm gonna grab a drink. So I will be back.
Manning up. Prepare to die.
I'm here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The guy singing it needs to be ultra locked in. Oh yeah.
Play ball.
Hey, Swede. How's it going? We've been in Spanish mode today. Spanish songs. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Ten minutes of messy crime footage. Just watch it on repeat. It's gonna be my new thing to help me fall asleep. I think he should retire, and I should think he should just leave. Just disappear. The world has had enough of Messi now. Ronaldo will play till he gets 1,000 goals, then he can retire as well. Just leave. Welcome back, Harry. That is a big face. The image scared. That's my face. You mean it scared you? Did you see the Saddam Hussein Messi? I did. It's so good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't have enough time. Wait, this would send it to me. It's this one here. House is burning down. You almost cried at that last night. Honestly, there was a lot of good memes to come out of the Vernal.
All right, I feel good.
The coach got, yeah, the Argentina head coach got a yellow card. No what they were still playing. He only touched the ball 54 times yesterday. For the so-called best player in history, in 120 plus added time, we're probably talking like 140 minutes. Barely got a sniff. The best theme I've ever allowed someone to one of your first ones. It's a good one. From what's it called? Better Call Saul.
But there are more. I'm giving
Trying to go to Google and type Google. Bold of you to assume there's not going to be any Ronaldo or Messi in the next World Cup. Very brave. I mean, Ronaldo, I wouldn't put it past him to try, but he'd be, what, 45? I just, no. Messi would be 43. He might try. But yeah, I think it might be the last one with both of them. Next to the World Cup is... Did you hear they won the McDonald's prize, Swoot? Netherlands got the McDonald's award. They got the FIFA Fair Play Award, sponsored by McDonald's. I don't know why that specific award is sponsored by McDonald's. I don't think it's ever had a sponsorship in the past, but yeah. You have no issues there next time. I mean, if Soloff passes to Haaland in that, and they go 2-1 up against England, I reckon that they probably have gone through. And then them against Norway, them against Argentina, I think it would have been a different story. Or it could have been the same story. Who knows? The halftime show was such a nothing burger. Do you know what I did during the halftime show? I took a massive dump and scrolled TikTok. Came back, it was about to kick off. I was like, amazing. I think my dad went and made my dad went to make a cup of tea and a snack for my mum. So neither of us watched the halftime show. Sorry guys, Stream Elements is being wacky since they did an update, so the sound is getting really all over the place. It will go down again soon. Yeah, so I don't know, is the halftime show worth looking at just for the memes, or is it just that bad? No offense, you thought it was going to be some huge spectacle and there's people walking and dancing. So I've never really watched a halftime show on any of like the NFL things. I always just thought it was a song performance. So yeah, but then I come back and people are like, Kermit and Miss Piggy have now been in the World Cup final more often than Ronaldo, and I was like, what the fuck did I miss? You just saw Spain edited out Trump from their final celebration photo? Good. I don't know why he was just stood there. He wants to be involved. Like, get the fuck out of the way, old man. You didn't win shit. There was a lot made of Borja's handshake with Trump, because he's Spain's quite a progressive country in terms of like its political leanings. Hence why Trump is, hates Spain. And they're very pro like LGBT and things like that. And Borja is he looks like a psycho, but he's actually one of the more like vocal about a lot of rights for various groups. For example, when Spain women won the World Cup a few years ago, there was a big controversy over the then president of the Spanish FA kissing one of the players, like full on, like on the lips. And everyone was like, that's kind of fucked up. Like, no. And he ended up getting like removed. And that Borja was one of the players that was just like, I ain't playing anymore if that guy's still around. And when he had his handshake with Trump, he just straight up ignored him. He was just like, yeah, I just carried on. Didn't even look him. Didn't give him like more than a split second that he had to. You watch the first minute, see Ronaldo and Ronaldinho awkwardly smiling in a car. The rest of it is literally nothing. It was pretty cringe. Oh no. It's just colours and random celebs appearing. The only other thing I know is that I think Madonna was in it, because one of the commentators said like even Madonna's making, even Madonna made her way across the pitch faster than that, referencing one of the Argentinian players. They were really slow. It's like I think even Madonna made more ground than that. It was like good. Muzzer, you're the one requesting all the Ricky Martin, I imagine. It looks like he's photoshopped in that pic. Yeah, because he just wouldn't get off the fucking stage. And even the FIFA president was like, we need to leave now. And he's like, fucking melon. So the pic of you and your dad on Instagram, by the way, very wholesome. You look so much like him. Yeah. That's what, that's actually what Toast said when they were here a couple of weeks ago. There's a big picture on, in our living room, and it's my parents, me and my sister. I must be about 4 in that, I think. Probably like 3, 4. And Toast was staring and he was just like, oh my god, you are your father's son. I was like, yeah, we do look alike. Las Malvinas on Españolas. It's such a cute pic. Yeah. There's actually a picture somewhere from when Spain won the World Cup last time. My dad looks a little younger, I look a little younger. I have a lot more hair, less beard.
We're under attack. Protect the facility. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're getting framed on your wall. Joan said his commentators kept insulting Argentinians. I watched the ESPN like after show, and there was Frank Leboeuf, who's French, and Steve McManaman, who's Scouse, who's English, and they used the words disgraceful and disgusting at some points to describe Argentina. I was like, damn, they are not holding back. My hair less bit, but not roughly equal to my hair. No, my hair was a lot longer. The hair on my head was, I used to have it like spiked up. I can show you the picture if I can find it. I don't know where it would be. It's from 2010, so how old would I have been? can't remember how old I am. Get out of my way! I would have been 22? I want to say. That's also when I dyed my hair red and yellow. It was like the Spanish flag. Pretty rough times. You know, similar to your mom or your dad? Like, I guess, like, looks-wise, I look similar to my dad, but obviously I'm not super tanned or anything, so it's like my mum's side, I guess. Whereas my sister looks a lot like looks more similar to my mum, but she has like, more of a tan in the summer at least. My Instagram isn't public, no. My dad just, I don't know, I don't think he looks that much like me in that picture.
I'm giving you a bonus.
Prime example of how to not behave on the field? Oh, yeah, exactly. They were just, they didn't turn up to play football because they knew they couldn't compete, so they just turned up to try and disrupt the game as best as possible and try and get a goal somehow. But if you don't have a shot until the 117th minute, then, you know, you need to go home and have a word with yourself. Like, I gave the Netherlands a lot of shit in 2010 because they did something similar. And they had players that came up and were very aggressive. There's the infamous karate kick that was done, right? But the thing you have to give credit to the Netherlands is that they turned up and actually tried to score goals. And they had chances to score goals, right? Argentina didn't. They literally had nothing to offer. They just turned up to kick the shit out of people.
I'm moving this.
You have destroyed all spiders.
It just looked moldy. Oh yeah, I don't like that goalkeeper. He's an absolute dick.
Heads up, engineers. A sentry box ahead.
Images for the second story on Instagram that I liked. Ah, I feel honored. Gerudo Valley. I'll take this in Spanish. Oh, cheeky remix. Exactly, Reflex. It's not worth wasting your energy on, man. Like I said, focus on the people that are still around.
Incoming spy.
Like me, I still follow you on Instagram, I think. I think I have you on Instagram. You can request whatever you want. It's okay. There's no requirement. I only requested Spanish songs at the start. That was just me. You guys can request whatever. You played the song with random Spanish words. Yeah, no. I know which one you mean though.
Another sentry box ahead entered the enemy.
Oh my god, I couldn't hit that guy. You unfollowed me? That's okay. Means you won't be able to see my cool stories, which I definitely post all the time. Guys, look at my kill streak.
All right, I feel good.
My kill streak is now 0.
Thanks for the ride.
Follow the follow. I don't think I have very many people on Instagram. I only made an account a couple of years ago to just have some pictures on there for memory's sake. And share with people who are interested.
3, 2, 1.
You guys remember for the picture of my high school period? What? I guess that's kind of like my Facebook. My Facebook's got a lot of pictures from university, which I haven't played out. But then again, I don't use Facebook. I just have it to keep in touch with some people. Yeah, my dad's just like 5'5", no hair. He's got a friendly face. He's just a little guy. But I guess there's elements that we have similar features. Are you meeting him? I am, man. When are you next in the UK? You're in the USA right now. Let's go. Come on over. Come over now. You can meet the whole fam. My mum will be like, "Oh, so that's the guy that I'm always saving coins for." And you still got a wife and a happy family. My dad, yeah. Yeah, my parents have been married for,
I am ready.
fuck knows, a long time. Right, I could probably work this out. Nearly 40 years? More than, no, it must be more than 40 years. I don't know. I don't know what year they got married. My dad was a waiter at a restaurant, and my mum was on holiday because she's English. They were on holiday in Spain. My dad waited on their table. They got chatting. They hung out. Then they came back the next year, hung out again. I guess, like,
Give 'em hell, boys.
became official or whatever, and then my dad got called into the Spanish army, and My mum helped teach him English through letters she wrote to him when he was in the army. And they got married and moved here to England. He saw footage of Kukurea carrying the World Cup in a plastic bag like groceries. He's so cool. Personality is all that matters? Yeah. I mean, I'm like the tallest person in my family, and I'm not tall. I'm only 5'10". Both my parents are 5'5". My grandma and my dad's side was like, she was tiny. She was probably close to 5 foot. Bless her. Sister's 5'6". So you saying your dad was a waiter? He barely knew her? That's a good one. You know what? I like that. I appreciate the creativity you've worked getting in. Loud? Nah, my dad will know. I'll be like, this is the Dutch guy. And he'd be like, who? Like the guy that collects coins. Who? He really likes history. Just talk to him about history. He'd be like, My song got so much louder because Stream Elements is fucking up today. And it keeps changing the volume of things randomly. Did my dad have a pickup line? I don't think so. What do you want to eat? It's probably what he said.
I'm giving you a bonus.
Your dad keeps saying Spanish people are small and goofy, so your dad's size not helping. Well, that's just mean, so... Am I small? Am I goofy? Exactly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Name one goofy thing I've ever done. Most British opinion on Spanish people back in the 80s and 90s was based on Manuel from Fawlty Towers. He was a waiter. And he'd just go, "¿Qué?" Because he didn't understand anything. And he was a small and goofy little man. So, congrats. Stereotype. I did the 6-7 motion. I've never done the 6-7 motion. I don't even know. I can't even count. Highest I'd get to is like 3. Maybe 4 on a good day. Trudeau is the former Prime Minister of Canada. that was a good one. I'm literally the most serious guy ever. Never goofy. Why can't you put SR in front of it, man? Come on. Slap an SR in front of it so I can just copy paste it. Giving me more work to do by having to type it out. Because it's too long. Okay, so then you do that. And then I can just go like this. How long is it? Becky, okay, that's all.
You are not welcome in my world. Like a man trying to twinkle toes.
I'm in a generous mood, Scammer. I'm in a generous mood today. Is this song gibberish? Yeah, it's literally just random words. The chorus literally just means sauce, tequila, heart, very good. And then they just saying random people's names like Eva Mendes and Shakira, and then random words. Oh, they also still have S's, so they say sauce, tequila, heart, beer, very good. They're just saying well-known names of Spanish-sounding celebrities and foods and places.
These robots. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Like, imagine there was a Polish version and it's like Kurwa, Pierogi, Lewandowski. Just random words. Kimchi is Korean. I saw a thing where someone made kimchi out of the watermelon rind, which was really interesting. Like you can eat all of the watermelon. So you peel the watermelon rinds, and you like use vinegar and all sorts, and you can make kimchi out of it. Oh, interesting. Yeah, because tequila isn't Spanish reflex; it's Mexican. So. Neither is Eva Mendes. Shakira is also Colombian, so you know. Mexican nationality exists. The language Mexican doesn't. Because kimchi has... Yeah. Kimchi is cabbage, but... They called it, like, watermelon kimchi and just added a bunch of stuff to it. Just in time. Yeah, so I was livid at that point because there was nothing wrong with the goal. Supposedly it was disallowed because Marino, the guy who like span around, stepped on the toe of the guy who looked like he died. I don't know. But the guy who did it is one of the biggest losers. He's a dirty player. He dives. He incites problems. He's just awful. Never liked him as a player. It's a spy, right? It's not. The final Messi ran to got parried and went to the ground. Yeah. On the English commentary, they asked Alan Shearer, and he was just like, "Is he in any obligation to move out the way?" And he was like, "No, why should he? Like, it's not his fault that you ran into him, right? Like, you just run into a wall and be like, oh, foul? Like, no, dude, run around it." Good blank. France England game was 10 times more interesting. Yeah, because it was two B teams playing against each other. It was a terrible game of football. It was entertaining, but it was just two teams who didn't really give much of a shit and then just kicking the ball back and forth. Final was boring because only one team turned up to play. Hey, Percy man. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, pan today. In a couple of waves time. Well, that shit talking Argentina couldn't back it up. Yeah. Did you see Messi try and get a player sent off for covering his mouth? So, earlier this season in the Champions League, a player covered his mouth and called another player a racist slur, basically. And the problem was that while the player was like, he said this, and the other players were like, yeah, we heard him say it, the player who said it said, no, I didn't call him a racial slur, I called him a homophobic slur, as if that makes it any better. And because he was covering his mouth, it's like, well, the cameras can't pick it up. So they added a new rule. I mean, if you cover your mouth and you say something to a player, then you can get red carded, because there's no way of knowing what was said. And that happened for Paraguay. Almidon got sent off for covering his mouth and saying something to someone. So during the final, at one point, Cucurella goes over to Messi to explain why the Spanish defender's on the ground. This was when Enzo Fernandez decides to, like, flip him upside down, right? And he goes over and he goes his mouth. He gets his hand and he goes like this, trying to tell Messi he's hurt his mouth. That's why it's taking so long. And then Messi goes, he covered his mouth. He covered his mouth. And the referee was just like, shut the fuck up, you little rat. No. And nothing happened of it. But that's what they try and do. So this little guy's just like, hey, I'm trying to like give you information just to let you know what the hold up is. And he tries to get you sent off. Hey, Fire. Oop. And then I don't know what the other things said, but the English commentary was like, that's embarrassing. That's actually embarrassing that he's done that. Dirty dogs. Yeah, I know exactly the one you mean. It's rude. Me and my dad were shouting at the TV at that point because it was like he was looking. Cucurella is looking at the ball to try and header it, and the Argentinian player just stops, and he's not looking at the ball. He's looking at the player, and he's like, "Run into me! Oh, you got fat! Like, fuck off, man."
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So an Aussie spy knife last week is still trapped. Nice. Score some fucking goals. Hey, Zombie Trump. Oh, the Ragos and off? Yeah. It's classic. It was, you know, it was a classic Argentinian sending off as well. First one, yellow card for just shit talking the referee. Second one for essentially trying to murder somebody. Paredes should have been sent off as well. But
Whoa!
whatever, it's on. Sticky Bomb Launcher is back! Hey, thank you for the 32 months. How have you been? Messi isn't humble though. Messi's just as bad of a shit as the rest of them. You don't remember 4 years ago when in the game against the Netherlands, before the game, Van Gaal was like, "Oh yeah, I think we can win. We just need to have a plan to deal with Messi." Messi took that personally, as if like it was an affront to him. When he scored a goal, he goes up to the bench and is like goading the manager, who had cancer at the time. So you're basically gloating in front of an old man with cancer. And then after the game, during an interview, other players are coming over to shake his hand, and he's shouting in Spanish. So, you know, maybe it's lost in translation. "What do you want, you idiot? Yeah, you. I'm talking to you, you idiot." Like he is not humble at all. He is someone who's gotten away with having good PR for the majority of his career and been protected and gifted so much. He should have stayed retired from the national team in 2016 and quit football after he left Barcelona. You opened Twitch for the 10th time this year? He's a bit messy, yeah. You watch TSG News on YouTube recently, there's so much ads on Twitch. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, ads on Twitch get a bit rough sometimes. Like, let's talk about let's deep it, shall we? The past 10 years. Right? Up until 2016, Ronaldo versus Messi was a very hotly contested debate, right? Ronaldo played for Real Madrid in Spain, and Messi played for Barcelona in Spain. So they played each other in the league. The games were hotly contested. They would fight for the Champions League, etc., etc., right? But in 2016, Real Madrid had just won the Champions League again, right? They'd won it in 2014, and then won it in 2016. And Cristiano Ronaldo, won the European Championship. Okay? And that was the first international trophy he won. Quite rightly, everyone was like, wow, this is really good. And Messi lost another Copa America final. Was crying like a little baby after he lost to Paraguay in the final for the second successive edition. Okay, so at this point in time, 2016, Ronaldo has more goals, more Champions Leagues. I think there was the same amount of Ballon d'Ors. I'm not sure. Oh shit, prediction time. We'll come back to that. Get your gambas in. Gamble, gamble, gamble. I can't buy stuff. No. So what happens after 2016? Well, Ronaldo goes on to win 2 more Champions Leagues. 2017, 2018. He also wins the UEFA Nations League. So he wins another international title. But then things start to change a little bit, right? After that, for some reason, right, continental tournaments in most countries are held every 4 years. The European Championship was held in 2020, 2024. The next one will be 2028. For some reason, South America decided that they would start amping it up a little bit and playing a whole bunch more continental competitions. Basically to try and get Messi to win one. So instead of having them every 4 years, they're like, yeah, let's have one every year. Let's have an extra one here, an extra one there. Or let's have a celebration one. Let's have a bonus one. Eventually, Messi wins South American Championship. He goes to PSG and has an absolutely terrible time. Right, they have a front line of Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi. Messi scores 6 goals in a year. Considering these are players that were used to scoring like 50 to 60 goals a year minimum, he scored 6. Didn't get criticized for it. Okay. We get to the 2022 World Cup, and Argentina are given a record amount of penalties. It is the most penalties ever given for a single team in a World Cup. A lot of them were contentious, and Argentina have actually received more penalties than most in the last 2 tournaments than most teams have in their World Cup history. Okay. So the World Cup in 2022 is seen to be unfairly rigged towards Argentina. Not to mention, he gets Ballon d'Ors when he didn't deserve them. He did deserve some of them, but not all of them. Chris Krieg for Beanie. That's pretty good. Not bad for him. Better than the other loot.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
3 boxes.
You can have this when you pry it from my cold dead hands.
Sydney Sleeper.
Because I will have glued
I
it to
hardly
my
know
cold
her.
dead hands. Right, that'll do.
You gonna go take a swim in the ocean? Enjoy, man. Enjoy. It's nice how Beanie is gonna give that to you. Oh, 3 boxes for Alex. There's still a chance, believers. There's no chance. Knife! That's good. That's the best drop so far. Sydney Slaughter. Sydney Resident Sleeper. Yeah. You gonna go take a nap? Enjoy a nap, dude. I might need to take a nap today. I did not sleep much last night. What was I saying? Yeah, so Messi... Okay, so, again, I don't know if Fire is still here and still listening. So, basically, Messi has this terrible time in PSG. Leaves PSG, goes to Inter Miami, goes to a league that is, like, outside the top 100 top leagues in the world. Like, it's literally harder, more difficult football in League 2 in England than it is in the MLS. Like, it's really, really bad. Anyone for expert? We've got a couple of slots. Yeah, so he wins the Ballon d'Or in weird circumstances on certain years. You know, there was 2019 he wins it when Barcelona didn't really win anything. He didn't win anything. A lot of people thought it should have gone to Virgil van Dijk because he was probably Liverpool's best player when they won the Champions League. But Messi wins it. 2021, a lot of people thought Lewandowski would win it because, you know, Champions League with Bayern Munich. He scored an insane record amount of goals. Messi wins it again. 2023, everyone's like, probably Erling Haaland because he won the Champions League. He won the Golden Boot in the Premier League, in the Champions League, record amount of goals, you know. Probably been their best player, insane season. Who wins it? Messi. Why does Messi win it in 2023? Well, because he won the World Cup. No, that was the year before. People just voting for him for no random reason. When you take a look at the people who are voting for him, it's journalists from random countries that just voting for him because of the name. So the award has lost kind of a lot of recognition over the years because of that. Let's rewind a little bit. Messi's most successful period of time was when he was at Barcelona in the 2010s. Turns out during this time, Barcelona made multiple millions, we're talking like 10 million plus, euro payments to the referees, to a guy called Negrera, who was in charge of the referees in Spain. And these payments haven't been explained. Obviously, he was paying referees for favourable decisions. And when you take a look at the actual evidence from that 10-year period, did Barcelona have a great team? Yes. Were the games against Real Madrid close? Yes. Did Real Madrid get an obscenely excessive amount of players sent off and receive fouls that they shouldn't have? Yes. There are times where Barcelona have scored goals that were offside, that were allowed. Times where players have just dived and, you know, they've been given penalties and free kicks. It's a massive scandal that is still going on. It's like going through multiple different levels of courts. So, is Messi one of the best players of all time? Undoubtedly. And anyone who got to watch prime Messi versus prime Ronaldo, that was a great period of football. It was very entertaining. Does Messi deserve all of the accolades he's received? No. He deserves most of them. He doesn't deserve about 3 of his Ballon d'Ors. He doesn't deserve the World Cup. He doesn't deserve some of the Copa Americas. Especially the Copa Americas in more recent years. The final against Colombia last time. Colombia were very aggrieved for having lost that. And does he deserve all of the stuff he won while he was in Spain, while he was receiving favoritism from referees? I guess we'll never know. When Real Madrid lose the league on goal difference or from a point, and Barcelona have had all these favouring, you know, it all stacks up. So, Messi, great player, but the quality of his career has been artificially increased to a level, and genuinely, I don't know why. Why him in particular? You know what I mean? Because Ronaldo has been painted in the media as this arrogant, you know, selfish player, whereas Messi's been painted as this humble, nice guy. Whereas I've got clips of him booting the ball point blank into the faces of Real Madrid fans. The ball's gone out and he just boots the ball really hard. Or doing stuff like he did in the World Cup, like I was mentioning earlier against the Netherlands. All of these different things where he's just proper scummy player, but he's painted in the media as this guy, whereas Ronaldo does charity work, opens schools and hospitals in Madeira, which is a Portuguese island, which is underfunded. So he pays all this money to get stuff, founded in his hometown to make it better. He never got tattoos because back in the day, tattoos stopped you from giving blood, and he still wanted to give blood, even though he's an athlete and doesn't, he just does all of these things. He is a very wholesome person, and anyone who's ever played with him has always come across and said, yeah, he's a nice guy. There is a guy called Kevin Prince Boateng. He's a Ghanaian player who played for a number of top teams. And he said when he was his favorite player was Ronaldo. But when he joined Barcelona, right, on loan, they said to him, in the media, you have to say your favorite player is Messi. Otherwise, you will not play a game. Like, they are told to say who their favorite player is. You have to follow the party line. Who better, Monkey or Shakespeare? That is one hell of a first message. I mean, Shakespeare's written shit like Hamlet, Midsummer Night's Dream. Monkey eats banana, so it's a tough call, man. It's a tough call. I don't know. Honestly, I'll leave it up to the user, Shakespeare. I could shake a pear. I believe I'm going to need to make a little bit of space. Let's fill this one up, shall we? But yeah, people are always going to say I'm biased because I'm a Real Madrid fan. And you know what? There probably is an element of bias. But I would argue that I've seen firsthand the injustices that have been done. I've been there screaming at the TV when there has been video evidence of a foul or a penalty being given that wasn't a foul, and Barcelona win the league by a point. And every season it's the same. And I think, why is this one little guy getting so much benefit all the time? Not to mention, he, if you want to go down the drug route, he was given growth hormone as a youngster. Part of the reason he grew up for some of his life in Spain was because the team that he played for, and I think it was Newell's, they didn't want to pay for his medication, and Barcelona offered to pay for his medication, so his family took him to Spain, and that's where he continued his childhood. And he had to have growth hormone because he had a stunted growth. He was very, very small. Still is small, but the growth hormone helped. He continued to have growth hormone well into his adult life, which raises the question, why? At what point is that not allowed? Because it is actually a banned substance in terms of performance-enhancing drugs that you're not allowed to take. And he was managed by Guardiola, who himself was banned for taking drugs during that time. Played alongside Edgar Davids, who again was also banned for drugs. So it makes you wonder like how much benefit he got. Where the fuck is our dispenser? Move this forward, bro. Anyway, shall we move on? Where'd you even watch Barcelona and Real Madrid? So back in the day, I used to watch it on Sky Sports. La Liga games used to be shown on Sky Sports. So I was able to watch Real Madrid games regularly. These days, it's a little bit more difficult. They show odd games on Disney Plus and ITV4. That's, the rights to show La Liga games were sold to Premier Sports, I believe. Yeah, Bellingham is a very good player. But again, it's interesting how the PR around him was so negative. There were some newspapers saying that he should be brought to the tournament and stuff like that. And I'm, what? These things that open like an oyster and crashing out. It's not. It's not.
Protect this facility.
You are great doctor.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Here I come.
Where the fuck are the dispensers, man? Thank you. Why is he shooting at me? What have I done? Scout's going away with the bomb, by the way. I'm gonna try and just kill it. The thing is, we're at left side at the moment. If I can just try and kill everything on the right, that takes the attention away. These guys can deal with the left. I hope.
Here come the spies. You have destroyed all fighters.
Where is he? Okay. I'm not going to ready up because I want this engineer to set up properly. Mine is worse. I'm interested to see what you think of my comments. We're on the left side.
Get going! Thank you, Doctor! Let's go!
Yeah, it's alcoholic drinks, but then it's starting with alcoholic drinks.
The robots are here. Protect Manco.
Bubble tea is itself a type of drink, different to tea. These scouts have been really delayed because that one got stuck in the storm. I can't remember what blue was. I just remember being annoyed that the mushroom one was a bait, and yeah, you have to pick the specific alcohol that it wanted you to pick. Wasn't that purple? Oh, that was blue. Yeah. Again, Pearls of Wisdom, yeah. Bubble tea has the pearls stuff in the bottom. Oyster, I guess, has pearls. Swine? I've never heard pearls associated with swine before. Pearls before swine is apparently a Bible verse? Whatever. It's rough out here. We have a gun on the bomb, that's good. What does that even mean, pearls before swine? No! Oh my god.
Get to an upgrade station.
If that scout hadn't taunted, we would have freaking done. Have we lost 130? Good lord. That was a messy wave.
You are a great doctor.
An idiom about wasting good things on ungrateful people. Okay.
Go.
I'd never heard of it before.
Thanks for ride.
Ready to charge.
I'm ready. I'm moving this. Packing up.
You looking at me?
The attack has started.
Moving out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's gonna be crazy for us, isn't it? I'm braced for crazy frog. Oh no, it's the cat again. The Scatman changed from Crazy Frog to the cat. Have to make garlic bread, have fun. Ah, I can turn around quickly. You believe in the World Cup luck? Hell yeah. This is the one. Ugh.
Babies to fight me.
We have cheesecake with chocolate, raspberry, and crumbs. Ooh, nice.
All spikes destroyed.
Hey, thanks 506. How you doing? The second star. Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Next time, next World Cup's in Spain. Woo.
I'm moving this. Y'all ready?
It's the last wave.
That was getting heavy. Packing up.
A fourth person with a second panel last week? No way. I didn't hear that. A very small and exclusive club. Next Euros are in British Isles, right? UK and Ireland. Can you play better without Harry Kane? That's a bold statement. Who plays up front instead of Harry Kane? Yeah, absolutely 5 or 6. We've been talking about it a lot on stream. Took them until the 117th minute to have their first shot. Tony plays in Saudi Arabia, so I don't know whether his like level is gonna stay as sharp as other players. Watkins is good, but I don't know if he's much of a target now. Yeah, France have got Zidane as manager now. At least that's the plan. I mean, I believe so, 506. I think you do. When you take a look at the results and you take a look at, like, the things that were said, the things that have been said before, during, and since, and the events that happened, put it all together and it paints a pretty damning picture. Make up your damn mind. Yeah, Trump was very cringe on the stage. Ugh. I'm yawning. I'm sleepy.
Another sentry buster has entered the area.
Spain 2010 or Spain 2036? I think Spain 2010 had more of a complete team. They had one of the best goalkeepers of all time in 2010. Simon is a good goalkeeper, but I don't think he's like the level of Casillas. The defense is good on both accounts. I think Spain 2010 they had Capdevia playing, but he was probably the only like player that wasn't, you know, S tier if you want to call it that. Spain 2010 midfield is much better because it's probably the greatest midfield that's ever played international football. Spain 2036 has probably got the best midfield in the world at the moment. The big difference is the forward line. Like 2026, that's Spain's weakness. They don't have huge, incredible goal scorers. You know, Ferran Torres is a very good player, but he's inconsistent. Oyarzabal is a great striker, but he lacks a little bit of pace, and he's not going to get you, you know, 30 plus goals a season. So Spain 2010 had Torres, they had David Villa, so they had some really good forwards. So yeah, I think I would go 2010. So I wanted to join the party. Manslaughter down. Maybe we only do 2 tours today. I'll see. I'm a little sleepy. It's a long time without them in the World Cup. Yeah, they haven't qualified for a few times now.
Get bloody going! Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Sleepy? Yeah, I mean, I didn't get to sleep to bed till sort of 1, and then I was up at 6.
Sound off if you're ready.
I am ready to fight robots.
We started a little late. It's taken a while to get through. By the time we finish this, if we do a 3rd tour, it might be pushing it. We'll see.
I cannot wait.
Pony up, boys.
Do you have a celebration and get to eat Spanish food all week? Me and my dad watched the game and we had a little celebration. And spoke to some of our family. My uncle sent videos and stuff like that. He was at a bar near where he lives. Spanish food all week? Probably not. Let's go back to regular cooking. It's not OBS, it's Stream Elements. They've done an update on their website. So now It just randomly changes the volume. And it's the thing is, it's not like I can change the volume. The volume slider has stayed the same the entire time. But for some reason it just gets really loud.
Get to it! Thanks, dog. Hey, boy! Spy! Sniper!
You have destroyed all spiders. The spies are here. You have destroyed all spiders. You've defeated the wave. Good. I'm giving you a break.
Nice. Murder on Messi. I don't know.
That there wasn't getting any lighter.
I'm tired of talking about Messi.
I'm ready.
Manco is under attack. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get to it! Hold still!
Engineers, look out for that sentry buster. All spiders destroyed.
Thank you.
Alert! Another sentry buster has entered the area. Incoming spies. Another wave down. If there are more, good. Get to an upgrade station before they return. Greed is good. Have a bonus.
Everybody ready?
Oh yeah, British classics. We were trying to think of like British food last week, weren't we? Shepherd's pie, bangers and mash, fish and chips.
We're under attack. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm moving this.
Alert! Another sentry buster has entered the area.
Asian cuisine's nice. There's lots of different things.
Y'all ready?
We're under attack. Protect the facility. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm sorry, Swooj. Would you like me to say I hate foreign food? I'm wanting to eat more Asian cuisine. Oh. Depends what Asian as well. So it's different types. Like, you want to go more Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Indian, Thai. Honestly, one thing I miss is making curries. My family don't do spice too well. I do these Japanese curries, which are quite nice, and they like the spice of those, but I used to make a lot of like chicken tikkas, jalfrezis, and stuff like that. My family aren't too keen on like those spices. I'll just go without. I can't remember the last time I had a curry.
I cannot wait.
Sushi's really good to make. Pretty simple.
Thanks for that, tough guy.
Everybody ready?
Protect Manco! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm guessing Karik's still asleep because he was up watching the football. Ground pound today, exactly. It's happening. Just gotta believe.
Another sentry buster has entered the area. Another sentry buster has entered the area.
I'm moving this.
Another sentry buster has entered the area.
They're not so feastable when Mr. Beast hits you with the labubu. I don't know what the fuck that means. Well, describe something that would be considered feastable. Don't call me Unk. I don't deserve it for that. You either get it or you don't. Because I don't get that doesn't mean I'm Unk.
I'm giving you a bonus.
Move! Alright, I feel good. Spy?
You are a great doctor.
Spy?
Go, go, go.
Mango is under attack. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Because he's training death. He's training. I'm not expecting to be good at it straight away. What is with these heavies moving their hitbox in between? This is a new strat.
Another sentry doctor has entered the area.
Knockback rage? Maybe? I think so. I didn't mouse too in time.
I'm giving you a bonus.
I'm ready.
Sound off if you're ready. Man up, ladies.
How many Carl Weezer songs do you have, Scoutman, out of interest? How big is this library?
4, 3,
You seem to pull fresh songs every week.
Thanks, Doc.
So it's the weekend, so he's ready for Monday. What is this song?
I am charged. Amazing camarade.
I do not remember this song. Last mission, potentially of the day.
Go, go, go! Get going!
Let us begin. Everybody ready?
Who is not ready?
MvM has been activated. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Eat my dust! Hey, whips!
What?
Hey, good job there, Hardhead!
Oh my god. Crazy frog. And you're lovely. Hey, Dipper. I did wonder if it was you. Ah!
I'm moving this.
Unknown sentry buster has entered the area.
Couldn't sleep for the past 20 hours? Damn. What's going on? Why can't you sleep?
Defeated the wave. I'm giving you a
Let's
bonus.
go, let's go, let's go!
Protect the facility. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woohoo!
Another sentry buster has entered the area. Another sentry buster has entered the area.
Thanks, Doc.
Alert! Another sentry buster has entered the area.
Thanks for that, tough guy.
You have destroyed all sight. Another sentry buster has entered the area. The spies are here. But there are more. Good. Get to an upgrade station. Greetings, good. Have a bonus. The attack has started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Play ball.
Hey Tunes, how's it going? Looks like it's dissociated. My eyes are like really dry right now. So it hurts a little bit to keep my eyes open and focus. So I'm in that state where I need the bathroom. My eyes hurt. Feeling a little bit tired. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna get through this mission, get myself a golden pan. Easy does it.
Engineers, look out for that sentry buster.
Not grilled, get grilled by the pirates.
Well done. Greek now find enough. The Rubies are here. Protect
Now with the plan for the golden pan. That's me!
5, 4,
And we're gonna do it!
2, 1.
Just gotta believe.
Waste them.
Hey, there he is. How's it going, Wayne? Like, Wayne not online for MvM Monday? What's going on? Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing good. Okay, that was a little messy, but we got it. Joanna's come up from Surrey to visit, so you're at your parents' house right now. Oh, nice. So I hope you have a nice time. Enjoy seeing your aunt.
Here they come. 5, 4, 3, 2.
My aunt was actually around for the past just under a week. Was there big celebrations in the streamer house when they were in Discord? Yeah, I mean, I was saying I'm a little bit tired because I didn't get to sleep till quite late. I was up early. But yes, many celebrations were had. I mean, celebrations were had when the first goal went in, and then it was disallowed for no reason. Then there was celebrations for the second goal. Celebrations for the third goal, which was just a smidge offside. But yes, very happy. Plenty of San Miguel's, Cruz Campos, Madri's in the house. First time she's visiting some people's keepsakes and stuff. Oh, okay. Giving you one of his old acoustic guitars? That's really sweet. Yeah, I'm sure it's difficult, but it must be nice knowing that that she knows it's going to a good home and going to someone who's going to take care of it.
But we're not done yet. Green is good. Have a bonus. Mango is under attack.
Is there interest in football? Be a super class player on? Oh, nice, yeah.
3, 2.
Stuff is just loud in history. I was livid, man. I was livid. A couple of my mates were texting me. Like, I always had no. I just couldn't. I couldn't even. I'm not picking up the phone. I'm like. If we hadn't have won because of that, it's. Have you not seen the official picture where he's been doctored out? G-Vance has told me that they removed him. He's such a twat. Yeah, McAllister's first foul should have been a yellow. He also handballed it at one point. Doing his best Maradona impression. Just slapping the ball. It went over his head and he missed the header. And the referee caught it, gave a foul. But still didn't get a yellow card. Paredes should have been sent off. He came on at half-time, got a yellow card within the first few minutes. And spent the rest of the game just kicking the shit out of everybody. He eventually got sent off after the game because he was actually brawling with the players. But how he wasn't sent off earlier, I don't know. It's a classic, oh, it's a World Cup final, so I'm going to try and not send anyone off too early and shit like that. But you know they were going to turn up to just disrupt. Argentina belongs to Spain. The irony is, right, is that Rodri and Morata got one-match bans for saying during their celebrations when they were drunk, Gibraltar is Spanish. Not even Gibraltar belongs to Spain, they just said Gibraltar is Spanish. Shouldn't have said it. They got a match ban. Yeah, fair play. Doesn't matter that... Oh shit, prediction. Doesn't matter that you were drunk. Doesn't matter that it was outside of the World Cup, you know, or the Euros. It was during the celebrations afterwards. Yeah, like, keep politics out of football, I agree. But the fact that not only were Argentina not punished for it, but they were told that they were allowed to do it if they won the final? Like, I'm sorry, what? Why is there one rule for one rule for the other? Honestly, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. The biggest like the biggest thing is the fact that it took Argentina 117 minutes to even have a shot on goal in a World Cup final, and they didn't have a single shot on target. It's pathetic. I've watched like analysis from a few different things on ESPN, Frank Leboeuf and Steve McManaman, and there was somebody else. He was Irish. I'm not sure who it was. They used the words pathetic, disgraceful, disgusting. Like, you know what? When Messi stood there crying, cry me a river. Biggest embarrassment. Spain basically picked up that little shit, plopped him in the cuck chair, and made him watch his team get dismantled for 2 hours.
Attention, engineers. We've got a sentry buster.
Ah! I think they're going to... I mean, the thing is, there's some young players who are coming through. Nico Paz is probably the obvious replacement for Messi in terms of creativity in the midfield. And they have Julian Alvarez, who is a very good forward. He was the person that I was probably most worried about because he can score goals out of nowhere. So I think they're going to still have a pretty decent team. Will they have that kind of aura, or even, you know, what's the word? That kind of pull it out of nowhere factor? I don't know. Should have been Spain versus Cape Verde final. Cape Verde, the only team to play Spain and not lose. They're powerful. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Wayne. It's just hypocritical. Womp womp. Six months. Thanks for playing, gang. Appreciate it. 7 months. It's gonna be 7 months. Damn, what's going on? You know what? You know what? I don't care. What was it I was saying to Reflex earlier about people unfollowing him on Instagram? Focus on what you've got, not what you've not got. This year, I got to travel to Canada. I got to go to a wedding in Northern Ireland. I got to go to Scotland with Jubats on all of those occasions. I got to hang out with my boys for a week. I got to watch Spain win the World Cup. I have exciting plans for the end of the year. The gold will come. I'm going to appreciate what I've got. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Wayne. Spent a day in the Spoons? Exactly. That was in January. Got to hang out with the Seed community. Yeah, the thing when he did that against England, they're just shitty. And Paredes was the guy that should have been sent off and then did get sent off. And then he's just like kicking the shit out of everybody. They're awful. Otamendi started squaring up to Rodri. It's like, what the hell? Awful. Peterborough with you and Karik? Yeah, exactly. It's been a good year. So maybe no gold guns so far this year, but there's still a few months to go, and who knows? Who knows? So the plan for the week. Tomorrow we're going to play Metal Gear Solid 3. We're going to try and finish it. Try and do maybe a long stream of predictions. Did I not finish it? Thank you. We're going to try and finish Metal Gear Solid 3 tomorrow. And then on Wednesday we're going to play a game called The Mermaid Mask. That's from the Detective Grimoire thing. Nano's got 15 hours on it, which concerns me. Why does he have 15 hours? Surely it's not a 15-hour game. I don't know if Nano's here. He's away. Maybe he went back to 100% it? He has 100%ed it. He's been good. Yeah, I don't think so. Somewhere. Wait. Apparently, it says 5 to 6 hours. Maybe he just accidentally left the game running or something. So anyway, it's the Detective Grimoire games I played, if you remember, last summer when me and Jubas were traveling and I was playing on a laptop. It's like a 2D detective game. So we're going to do some detecting. That's planned for Wednesday. Thursday, I don't know. I was thinking maybe DBD because I think the new Rift comes out and there'll be new stuff. But then there's also other games I could play. So I got some games recently on... you fell asleep playing the game, maybe. I got a game called Indica, which won some awards. And it's like a sort of... I don't know. Apparently it's a good game, but I'm not exactly sure what it's about. So maybe we can play that at some point. I got SMT5. I don't know if I'm going to stream that because it's a JRPG and it's going to take ages. And there's a lot of grinding in these apparently. But I may play it in my own time. I got Yakuza Kiwami 3 from Nano as a birthday gift. So I have to play that and Dark Ties. What else was there? There was the second Demon X Machina game, which is the mech game. So I have a number of games. Dino Crisis 1 and 2. So I've got stuff. I've got stuff to play. So maybe Thursday we'll do some DBD and do a shorter stream and just see how it goes. And then on Friday, either finish Metal Gear Solid 3 or play something else. I'm hoping we finish Metal Gear Solid 3 tomorrow. We can play something else on Friday. Keep it going. See how it goes. He's just flexing his library. So how long does Indica take? It's good, but you haven't finished it yet. I'm just talking about games that's on the... Indica takes 4 hours? Main story, 4 hours. So it's a relatively short game as well. Just lots of yapping. Yeah. You think more than 4? I'm just looking at how long to beat. And the average says 4. But maybe it does more... You got a game Scrandle? We could pop Scrandle off before we go. Yeah, so maybe I could do that this week. We'll see. All depends on whether we finish Metal Gear Solid 3 tomorrow. Hopefully we do. Okay, here we go. World Cup 2026, Monterrey Stadium, USA. Chicharrones. Lime, salsa verde, and a beer. USA? Unknown location, USA. Hot dog. That hot dog doesn't look good. It's got to be this. Independiente Medellin, Colombia, hot dog and a beer. Where's the dog? That's a flat dog. Song is playing twice. It's because no one else has requested anything, so it just keeps looping the last song requested. Folkestone Invicta, England, curry, goat and chips. It's got to be right. Yeah. Standard Liège, Belgium, chicken tenders and fries. That looks good. With Andalous sauce. Nami BC, Canada, onion rings with ketchup and banana peppers. Banana peppers? Very thin onion rings. Gotta go with the chicken tenders and fries. That looks beastly. I could go for that right now. It's this weird dog again. Columbus Crew USA, duck confit. I've seen Columbus Crew get dominated by Toronto FC, by the way. Got destroyed. Duck confit. I have to go for this. I don't think either of them look good, but I think it's going to be this one. Yeah, that's just not a good dog. 1906's USA, seasoned curly fries, bacon chive aioli, and a side of brisket marmalade. That something. It looks like someone shat on a plate. I'm going to make this a little bigger, I think. Wolverhampton Wanderers, England, tandoori chicken wrap with masala fries. That looks good. Now what the fuck's going on there? Nanwich Town, England, steak pie with chips and mushy peas. Seattle Mariners, USA, loaded crab fries. That looks good, to be fair. That looks nice. I'd eat that. But pies lose. We know the rules. Landwick Major, Wales, pizza. New York Mets, USA, helmet nachos. I can't see the nachos because the jalapenos are fucking massive. And it's in a helmet? What's a steak pie? A steak pie is you get chunks of steak, cooked usually in a gravy or a sauce, maybe some vegetables, cooked inside pastry. Three-cooked pizza looks good. I think it's got to be pizza. Yeah, I think the helmet and the fact that you can't even see the nachos is not good there. Pittsburgh Pirates, USA, Renegade Dog. Hot dog topped with short rib, sweet pickles, and potato pierogies. I'm sorry. What are we doing? What is going on? Put a sausage in a bun, ketchup and mustard, maybe some onions, maybe a bit of chili if you're going crazy. Why are we putting potato pierogies on a fucking hot dog? Brighton and Hove Albion, England, Bow Buns. The Bow Buns win this, right? You agree that Martinez was the MVP of the game? He blocked 17 shots. No, he wasn't. None of the shots were that very good. He made... I wouldn't say any of the saves he made were crazy. The only save I would say that was good save was against Yamal's free kick in the last minute of regular time. Everything else was very poor shots, very easy saves to make. Yeah, it's got to be the Bow Buns. I don't know what's going on with this, man. Stop trying to put foods on other foods. What is it with America? Hey, let's put pierogies on a hot dog. Let's put burgers on a pizza. Brighton and Hove Albion, England. Chicken katsu burger. Mosaic Stadium, Canada. Hot dog with cheese pierogies. Where's the dog? This one's rough. Aesthetically, the one on the right looks better. But I reckon the left is tastier. The chicken looks kind of small. Okay, so this is the issue. The left has that shitty bit of salad, right? The chicken doesn't fill the radius of the bun. And the sauce is missing on half the bun and it's like dribbling off. Aesthetics are poor. Cilantro, not salad. It's cilantro. Cilantro can be part of a salad, is my point. It's a tiny garnish that is awful looking. The one on the right, I mean, someone's jizzed on it, but I think it looks better. Fuck! Damn. It looks better, but it's weird. It's weird, yeah. Napoli, Italia. Chicken, chips, and cheese baguette. That's good. Bamber Bridge, England. Pie, chips, and gravy. I mean, that is delicious. The thing is, everyone is going to hate on this. But you get a nice pie, chips, and that is delicious. And people hate on it because it's brown and it looks a little messy. And you know what? Those people are missing out. I don't think the pie wins. Pies lose. I think this wins. Damn, only 9 out of 10. I think that's the first one we've got wrong in like a month and a half. We've been on a roll. That's okay. I'll take it. Scatman was right. Personally, I would have gone for the chicken katsu burger. I love chicken katsu. But But yeah. Fell off. Yeah. It's not good enough. Oh dear. So there we go. That's the plan for the week. Tomorrow, Metal Gear Solid, and depending on if we finish the game or not, which I hope we do, then we'll see what happens for the rest of the week. But the next few days are kind of locked in. I will see you guys then. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Thank you for joining me today. It's been a very fun stream. It's nice having you all here. And I've had a good time. It's been good fun. Good fun? Good fun. Can't even get my words out. So yeah, enjoy your Monday. Hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves.